Welcome back to the channel, YouTube. Everyone has been talking Canik this, Canik that. And I didn't know what a Canik was at first. So I decided to go to one of the gun stores, and check it out and see what all the hoopla was about. I just wanted to see what it all was about. And I was simply impressed. I was impressed. So guess what I did? I went out and purchased the Canik TP9SF. Can you say sexy? Yes. Oh boy. This one right here, man. What more can I say? Two things, okay? Quality and budget friendly. And I mean that. At a price point of $375, you cannot beat this. You just simply can't beat it for $375. And I ended up getting a discount, because I had some other things going on where I applied for a card, got approved and things of that nature, and was able to get ammo plus a discount off the $375 mark, okay? All right. And I end up purchasing it from Academy. So very, very nice firearm, guys. We're about to get into the review, and so you guys can check it out. Now, I did a pretty in-depth review, so you can check it out. But just look at her, man. All right, and as you can see, of course, I have the Olight on here too, so you guys will be able to check that out. But go ahead and check out this review. All right, guys. So what you all been waiting for here, the Canik TP9SF. Man, tell me this is not sexy. That color, that dark earth, man, beautiful, beautiful firearm. But before we get into it, guys, let's look and see what's inside the case. Okay, let's look and see what's inside the case. So, all right, here we go. So, looking inside the case here, it has this little sliding mechanism here. Open it up, beautiful. All right, guys, so you have your manual here, okay, for your Canik. We have a holster here, which is pretty cool. So while we're looking at this holster, let's go ahead and see what it looks like on real quick. All right, you all. It feels like it's a really, really good close fit to the hip and the belt. So that's really cool. It is an outside the waistband holster. It feels pretty durable, but over the test of time, you'll really be able to figure that out. I haven't had it that long. When you put the gun back in the holster, it really secures your firearm. You can hear a click each time it's out or in. I wanted to give you guys a side view also. All right, guys, so now we're back. So that was the holster that you've seen right there. That's the Canik holster. It feels like it's pretty durable. You also get inside the case here. It looks like the trigger lock here. All right, so you get that. You get your reloader, which is pretty cool. All right. You also get your cleaning brush. All right. And they also give you a cleaning rod. All right. With this. So you will get 2 magazines. And you'll be holding 18 plus 1 with each one, guys. 18 plus 1. So you have one here. I was at the range shooting it, so we were using full metal jackets here. So you have the 18 plus one here. You get another one here. Man, that's some pressure right there. So, all right. You also get inside your case a back strap. All right. And you get this little tool here, which I found pretty interesting. It's like a little metal rod here. You get this tool, the metal rod here, and that allows you to be able to take the back strap off, okay? All right, so that's about it as far as what's inside the case. All right, so let's jump into the details of the firearm here. All right, guys, so this is what you have, this beautiful little beast right here, all right? You are working with the 9mm. This is the Canik, in English pronounced Canik. It is made in Turkey, and they pronounce it Canik, so it's a little bit different, Canik, all right? So the barrel length you're looking at is 4.46 inches. The overall length is 7.55 inches. The height is 5.70 inches, and the width is 1.30 inches. It weighs, and once you put a mag in it, it does have a little bit of weight in it, but it weighs 1.78 pounds, okay? So very, very nice here, guys. So let's talk about some of the details about this firearm, okay? So the first thing you see is a stippled area here. It feels really, really good in the hands too. When you hold that hand grip, it gives you a lot of grip, and I like that a lot. You also have it on this side also, which is pretty cool. Along on the hand grip, on the back of it, you have a texture. So it's a certain kind of pattern, like a texture here to help with grip. It doesn't really help that much to me, but it's okay. So you have it in this area too. And like I said, you have it on here on the back strap area also, okay? And speaking of back straps, I'm actually gonna show you guys how to take the back strap off. So let's get into that now. Now let's jump into taking this back strap off, and it's pretty freaking simple, guys. So remember from earlier, that metal rod right there, you're gonna use that tool and take that out of your case. Also, I have a hammer here that I use. Some people use smaller hammers, you know, the smaller ones and things of that nature. I couldn't find anything like that, so I'm just using this. And this is the back strap that I want. The reason why I'm changing this out is because I do not like how that's rounded in that area. When I hold the firearm in my hand, it just doesn't feel comfortable to me. It feels like it's pushing into my palm, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna change it for the flatter one. It kind of reminds me of my Glock hand grip, which I like a whole lot. So let's go ahead and take it off. So what you're gonna do is you have two holes, one here, and you also have one here, guys, okay? And there's a metal rod in the inside right there, and that's what we're gonna be taking out. So let's go ahead. You'll take this longer metal rod, your tool that you get, and all you do is simply just hammer that thing out. And be real careful with it. You don't wanna, you know, do any damage to your firearm. All right. It's almost out. These things are not that easy to take out. So you have to be... It's almost out. All right, and there it is, guys. That's it right there. Very small. So I'm gonna set that right there. Try not to lose that. You're gonna have to take this bar back out, okay? Take that back out. Now, you're gonna need a little screwdriver. I use a flathead screwdriver. It makes life a whole lot easier. I stick it in this hole right here and just pull up like that. And then it comes off completely, okay? This is the old one that I don't like. And this is the one that I like. It's flatter. All right, and it has a little lip right here, guys. And all you do is stick it up in the lip area right there first. So you're gonna stick it in that area. Okay, and you simply just push down on it like that. Make sure you push all the way down on it because it has to align itself, okay? Take your little rod that you had before, stick it back in that hole, kind of work it in a little bit, and then simply give it a couple of hits. I'll just do that a little bit. Take the longer rod, the tool that they gave you, stick it on the top here. And I try to make sure it's done perfect here. And let's see, that looks good. Almost, it looks like it needs to go in just a little bit more. And that's it, guys. So it's in there, good to go. All right, so that's it, guys. Looks like it's good to go. It's in there perfect. So that's it. That's exactly how you take the back straps off, how you put them back on, and it just feels better in my hand here. It feels a whole lot better in the hand here. It doesn't, you know, poke into this area right here. I like this back strap a lot. All right. Okay, so let's continue to talk about some of the other details about this firearm here, guys. Okay, so you have your mag release here, and it comes out like butter. I mean, it just comes clean out. Really, really easy, really fluid. You do have the mag release here, okay? And you also have it where it's reversible on the other side, okay? So you have the mag release on this side, and you can reverse it on this side too, guys. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. The sights here, kind of blacked out on this end. Towards the tip of the sight, you have a white dot. And I was pretty much hitting my targets with this thing right here. One good thing that's pretty amazing about this firearm, guys, is the trigger. The trigger is crazy, all right? But before we get into that, let's look at some smaller intricate details here. Right here, you had your slide stop. You also have more stippling here in this area. And this is for your thumb. So when you're firing that firearm and you're in the position to fire and you're holding it, your thumb will actually touch that area if you're holding it properly. So it's supposed to help with grip, okay? So you have it on this side, and it looks like you don't have it on that side right there, but that's cool. Right here, you have your takedown catch, okay? So you have it right here. On this side, you also have it here. And this allows you, now watch this. This is pretty cool. And just to let you guys know, the gun is empty. Okay, so this allows you to be able to take the slide off of the firearm. And it's really easy to do. I was pretty impressed by it. So all you have to do, guys, is press down on the trigger. Take both fingers like this on both sides. Pull down. Push the slide forward. Slide comes right off. Easy peasy. All right, it allows you to be able to clean your firearm properly. which is pretty cool. So that is extremely cool about this firearm. I like that. We'll put this right back on. All right, so moving right along here, guys. All right, so let's go back to the trigger here. The trigger is crazy amazing, okay? So let me show you how awesome this trigger is. And when I did my measurements, it came in at about 4.5 pounds of pressure. And I'll show you guys that also. I have a trigger pull scale here, and I'm gonna actually show you that too. But first, let me show you this trigger. Watch this, guys. This is going to pretty much amaze you. So watch the take up. All right. You have your take up. You have your wall. You have your break. Okay. All right. Now watch this. All right. Reset. Break. Crazy. Crazy. It's crazy. Reset. Break. It's nuts, man. That's crazy. All right. Now watch this, guys. We're going to use the trigger pull scale on this and see where it comes in at. So I'll let you guys see it. It's not a digital one, but it works pretty cool. All right. So let's see here. All right, so that one came in at about 4.5 pounds, just about. All right, let's try it again. Came in at 4.5 again. All right, I would do it one more time, but that's the test that I ran before, so I'm not going to do it anymore. Comes in at 4.5. Seems like almost every single time. So that is a pretty freaking good trigger on it, guys. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right. Right here, you have your rear serrations. Makes it really, really good to be able to cock your firearm. However, you don't have front serrations here, so keep that in mind. You just have the rear serrations, okay? Something else that's pretty cool about this firearm that a lot of people may not know, guys, okay? This area right here, which is this black area here, okay? That right there is called a loaded chamber indicator. And when you load a round inside the firearm, it lets you know that that round is inside this firearm. And what'll happen is this area right here, the tip of it will protrude. So it'll stick up a little bit to let you know that you have a round in there, okay? That is pretty freaking cool. And I'm not going to do it, on camera due to YouTube and things like that. But you will see that little indicator right here. That'll pop up. It'll protrude and you'll see it. So that's pretty freaking cool, all right? Okay, so we have one more feature here, guys, which is the striker status indicator. The striker status indicator. And you're gonna end up seeing that right in this area right here. So right now you can't hardly see it. However, it lets you know that the weapon has been cocked. So you see it right there and it turns red. So that lets you know that it's actually been cocked here, okay? So that's pretty cool. I like that. Now, when you pull that trigger, you'll see that red dot go away, guys. You'll see that red dot go away. So when I pull that trigger, you're going to see that red dot go away, okay, in the striker status indicator. So watch this. Boom. Goes away. So that's pretty cool. So this thing has safety written all over it. I like it a lot. Another thing too here, guys, Just to go back into the trigger, you do have a safety inside the trigger, okay? So that red area in the middle is sort of like a Glock trigger, okay? So if you press down on it fully in that red area, it will fire. However, if it's just pulled off the side, it will not fire at all. You can't get it to fire. But as soon as you pull it, boom. If you pull in that red area, it will fire. So that's one of the safety features there, okay? It's integrated. It's pretty cool. I'm running right here a Olight, guys, 1500 lumens. All right, so you have your rail system here. Comes right off. And this is pretty freaking dope. And I'm going to be doing a review on this too, guys. So I think you will really, really like this review. All right. Don't click off yet because I'm actually going to go ahead and show you all some footage of the range and how this thing actually handles in the range. And I think you're going to be pretty impressed. All I can say about this firearm, you got to get one. I only paid $375. Of course, prices are subject to change. And I thought that was a great, great deal for this firearm. This firearm, I've put about 300 rounds through it so far. So that's considered still fairly new to me. But this thing is running like a champ. It is just awesome. Like I said, the only problem I had with it was the back strap area. And I got that taken care of by changing that out. And I showed you guys how to do it also. So check out this footage. Too much. It's off a little bit. I can deal with that. I appreciate you all stopping by the channel and make sure you come back and visit me. Remember, tech, cars, and guns is what it's all about on this page, okay? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so when I roll out the latest videos, you will be able to receive them. And remember, check out my Instagram page too. I'm trying to get my, subscriptions up on there too. So I'm trying to get it up on there. I was a little bit late to the party to Instagram, but it is slowly but gradually increasing. So I appreciate your love and I appreciate everything that you do. Remember, I'm not from this planet.